Christmas has come kind of late or really, really early. Come back up the titles to find out what I'm talking about. Hey everybody, Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider, the Maryland outsider, a Night of the Rhomboid table here with a triple mail call video. In the last couple of weeks, I've gotten some new things, but with a theme. They're all Christmas related, so it's about 6 weeks late or 10 and a half months early. Take your pick. But I've had a change of attitude towards how I'm going to do Christmas live streams. So let me show you the new things I got, and then afterwards, if you care, I'll explain why and what I'm doing. Although some of you may have heard in the live streams and seen a couple of these because I showed some of them during the live stream real quick. But here's a little bit closer up. All right, so got a little mail call here. And I'll spare the details of opening the box and just get it out. This is from AJC Kids. That's Annie, Jewel, and Charlie and Kids down in Texas. Maryland and European model train shop. So let's see what's inside the box. All right, so what I've got is this. It is the Maryland number 36025. It is another class 185, and it is a Christmas theme. This was released for Christmas 2025. I didn't buy it at the time, but I've decided to change some things, and so I went ahead and picked this up. So let me get outside on track, but I'll do a separate first impressions video with that. But I've also got something else to show you. All right, so here it is out of the box. This is a class 185-2, and it's got the Christmas theme, gold pantographs, and it's my second class 185 with gold pantographs, special edition releases, but I'll explain more in the intro and outro to the video why I have these. But while we're looking at this, it's a pretty Christmas scene on it, and I know it's 6 weeks since Christmas, but what the heck. I showed this on the live stream, and yes, something else for Christmas. But the shop online, I did not buy this from AJC Kids. I got it for $125, which is about $30 cheaper than anywhere else. This is a Maryland startup Christmas train, so you get a little Class 80 locomotive and a couple of cars, and it also comes with this white track. Again, I'll do a separate video on this in time. And then one more thing. I picked this up on eBay for $100. Actually, $95 plus shipping. This is a Class 120, and it is a Christmas-themed locomotive. So to finish it off, here is that little Class 180 that came in the starter kit. Again, with a little Christmas scene on it. Nothing fancy. It doesn't have lights or anything. It's a startup. So it's going to be very low price point. You get a full circle of track, a controller, a locomotive, a quality locomotive, and 2 passenger cars. Plus there's a third one you can buy separately, or cars, not necessarily passenger. But you can buy the third one separately. All for, its list price was $160. I got it for $120, I think it was, $125. They were clearing out. They had a lot in stock, and they were clearing out, so they marked their prices down pretty well. And then there is the other Christmas loco, the Class 120 that I picked up on eBay for $95. And then this guy, which is a brand new one, so I got a good price on it, which is why I went ahead and bought it. But I decided to get this before they disappear. So 3 Christmas locomotives arriving in January or now February. But I will do individual videos with these, or maybe I'll do it all in one big video a little bit later. All right, so 3 Christmas locomotives from 3 different eras. The little class 80 steamer, and then so that would be like era 3 and 4. The class 120, which would be era 4 or 5. And then the era 6 class 185. What I'm doing, if you don't know, is for the last 3 years I have done a steamer palooza on Christmas, where I run as many steamers as I can. Of course, in this past Christmas of 2025, I had increased so many, I actually ran 3 shifts. I had 23 locomotives to run on 6 lines, so really almost 4 shifts. Yeah, it was an awesome experience. It was kind of crazy to try to pull it off. But I saw a lot of videos, and Miraklin had ads for their Christmas locomotives. Every few years, Miraklin releases one. I have a Class 01 Christmas locomotive, and now I have an actual Class 1, which means that whenever I do a big steam thing, I would have to use my Christmas one early on, and which is what led to Steamer Palooza being Christmas and steam. Anyhow, I've decided that from now on, Christmas I want to run Christmas-themed trains with Christmas-themed locomotives. And Steamer Palooza is going to move to Oktoberfest, pulling all those beer wagons and such. And I'll probably pick up some more beer wagons over the year here before then, just so that we have a lot to do. But be that as it may, so I'm going to try to get as many Christmas cars. I'll be looking on eBay through the year and see if I can find some quality HO Christmas cars. It doesn't have to be Miraklin Christmas cars, because those actually get expensive. And if you don't buy the Christmas wagon for each year, it goes way up in price. Now the startups tend to be a little cheaper, about half the price of the Miraklin mainline Christmas wagons. But be that as it may, I'm going to just look for some nice wholesale ones and see what I can throw together. Now, as it is, I now currently have 4 Christmas-themed locomotives. I have the 01 and then the 3 I showed in this video. I'm going to be looking at adding at least 1 more, and maybe even look to see what there is in HODC or from the UK 00 Christmas locomotives. You know, it doesn't have to be fancy. It can just be, I want them to be very cheap, considering I'm going to buy at least 2 for down below the DC, the analog 2-rail layout. And then I obviously want at least 1 more for the main layout. I actually have a little loco that I bought. I think it's a Class 89. I forget. I just bought it. It was 29 bucks, Miraklin. And I'm going to paint that into Christmas colors and make that a Christmas locomotive as well. So I'll have a couple little steamers, that one to run on the inside. And then I'll see what I can find. I learned that Miraklin had a Class 50, 2 variations of a Class 50 locomotive they released about 10 years ago. And so I'm looking for that one. So anyhow, I will give each of these locos a more in-depth look in First Impressions video. So until then, I want to thank you all for watching. If you did, if you didn't hear me say this. So until my next video, Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody.